Mine's at the bottom of the screen. There's a
We live, we live, we live. All right, guys, listen, super pumped, super excited. Make sure you share this live. I'm super pumped to have three incredible men that are a part of the I Choose to Live movement that are absolutely killing it right now in the business. So a lot of people always believe that this kind of stuff is just for women, or it's the women that are doing it, especially when it comes to pushing products and things like that. But these guys are literally killing it right now. And so Cochise, Stans, and Arnell, I'm so excited to have you guys on here with me. I literally hit them up like, I need y'all to get on here and share how amazing this opportunity is. Cochise, I'm gonna start with you, right? And the reason why I'm gonna start with you, we've got some similar backgrounds. You played basketball, I played basketball, but you have an incredible story as well. Let us know how you ended up getting started in the Drink to Shrink movement and how the experience has been for you thus far.
Started in the movement because there are some products associated with this company that I was using for my own health, and that led me to the next portion of my life, that assisting and helping somebody else with their health and donating a kidney. But it was simply because of the products that we had that I believed so much in. I decided to take a step further and said, well, if it's good enough for my body, it was good enough to help somebody else be able to turn their health around and live. All right, let's take it to the next step. And taking it to the next step allowed me to open up other avenues to where I don't have any other body parts I can donate, but I do have products I can get into other people's hands that will turn around and help their health. So that's where my mindset is at. Yes, the money is great, but I'm here to help people's health first. And in doing so, that's where that money comes in. That's where I'm coming to catch you to make sure I can get to my 100,000 a month.
Right.
So
hold on, because you say so lightly you donated something or whatever. I mean, give me a little detail. I know you got to run real quickly, but what do you mean you donated a kidney? I mean, what are you really talking about right now?
Within one of our products, and I'm sold out at the moment. I'm waiting on more to come in. We have a greens product that helped me. There it is. That helped me to, one, cleanse my body out from top to bottom. But I had a friend of mine, her husband was sick. I didn't know it at the time, and desperately needed, some assistance. Family members weren't there for him. The transplant list wasn't working because his health wasn't at the point where he was authorized to be on the list. And I said, hey, I got something in my hand that I've heard all these stories where I know it could work for somebody else. Let me go ahead and give you something that I know, if you take it, if you listen, there's a great possibility that it's going to help you to the point where we might be able to do something with it. So I donated a 2-month supply to him. And within a matter of about a week and a half, his blood pressure came shooting sky low. I'm talking about severely low. Even while on dialysis, it lowered his blood pressure. It helped out with his diabetes. It helped out with his insulin intake. It helped in so many ways that even while on dialysis, if anybody knows or understands how harsh dialysis can be to the human body, this one product alone helped alleviate so many things against all odds. And that's what put that thought process into my head, like, hey, I have something that's literally changing somebody's life against all odds. If it can do it for one, why can't it do it for so many others? And in doing so, getting his health back to the point where doctors notice that, all right, your blood pressure is dropping, your insulin level numbers are getting better, all these numbers are changing. Based on all of that, I'm going to approve you for a transplant. And that's where I stepped up. And
so let me sell that story real quick, okay? Because he real cool. Let me say, basically, his friend was in dialysis, doing dialysis, high blood pressure, not even healthy enough on the list to get the transplant. And from Cochise giving him this product, guys, which is the Thrive. All right, his friend's blood pressure came down to a healthier level. His diabetes, I'm assuming they started to went shot down. His diabetic number shot down, which made it make sense for Cochise to go ahead and join into the Common Sense Theory movement. Now, talk real quick about your experience so far with the Common Sense Theory. Tell us how much money you've made since joining it. A lot of people that are watching this probably have a job, different things like that. Just tell them why Common Sense Theory is probably the best movement out right now.
Common Sense Theory is the best movement rocking right now, because in the midst of a pandemic, while operating as a package carrier, I'm not going to say the name of the company, because of the simplicity of the 3 steps, while even doing a job like that, I was able to grow an organization that led me to about 6 figures last year. I lost that job. My wife lost her job because she got COVID the day after Father's Day. And we literally lost 2 full-time incomes just like that. And if I hadn't been doing this system since April 7th was when I signed up last year. From April 7th to the day after Father's Day, I grew in such an amount that it led me to feel comfortable enough to know that, hey, those jobs, we can't do anything about those. From that point, the day after Father's Day, moving forward, I literally grew so fast that I was making almost triple what I was making at the other job.
Wow.
Each month moving forward for the rest of the year. Where
Wow.
last week I literally hit $14,000 for the week.
Don't hold on. Now you already married, so ladies,
but
I'm just saying, right?
Yeah.
$14,000 in basically 7 days. Yeah. Okay, so
just after Christmas.
A lot of people feel that you have to recruit in order to have this type of story, or you have to be a network marketing professional, different things like that. Have you had that type of success before in this industry? No. So what's the difference? Real quick, give me 30 seconds of why Common Sense Theory is different.
The products absolutely work. And when you have a servant's heart moving forward to get that stuff that like I said, my testimony is going to sell no matter what, because I've lived out what I'm trying to put into people's hands. Nobody can discredit what I did. And I know for a fact what I did for somebody else is why they're still here. And the system like that you have put in place, you work that system and you lead with a servant's heart, there's no way that you can't be successful in this type of business. It's all set up for you to win.
Powerful. Powerful. Well, I like the low-key flex of the 14 grand for the 7 days. Okay, guys. That's super powerful, super incredible, guys. These are people who have not had success in this industry that are literally blowing it away. I think something else that a lot of people, and Coach Ice, thank you so much. If you have to run, I totally understand. You gave me a warning. But these are people who have joined. We're entrepreneurs, right? A lot of you guys that are watching this, you've tried multiple things. You've tried multiple things. You've been in the game for a while, but the stories that we're creating here are totally different, which brings me to my next friend that is on here, which is Mr. Stans, right? Our names are so close. I told him when I have a son, I'm gonna just take that name. So Stanisha Stans, all right, but we're not related, okay? But he's absolutely killing it as well. Stans, because how old are you, Stans?
I'm 34.
Okay, he's the same age as me, all right? So we're 80s babies basically, and smart enough to understand that we want to set ourselves up for success as we continue to grow older, make sure our accounts are good and the money is flowing. You also have a daughter, and I see that you post tons of times that you're at her basketball games and you're posting that you're making money at the games. Tell us how the Common Sense Theory has been a blessing for you as far as the choice to join it as an entrepreneur, but in your life as well. How has the Common Sense Theory changed your life?
So the Common Sense Theory has changed my life because it pretty much just gives me much more freedom to do the things that I want to do. As far as I'm a basketball dad, I'm a girl dad. So my daughter's, she's 11, she's 12 years old, 12, and she's 6th grade, killing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting everything behind that.
Basically, right?
Say that again.
No, I'm just. You're gonna be like me, basically.
Hey, no jokes aside, I'll be telling her, like, man, I'll be telling her, but she nice though. Anyway, I can't afford to do all of that if I was still working at my job, you know, as an electrician. You know what I'm saying? I was able to kind of slow down being an electrician because the funds that I'm able to generate from this opportunity is like none other. You know what I'm saying? This is the most money I've made from any opportunity. And I've been with you, I've been following you for a while, and coming from opportunity, this is real right here. This system, I'm generating money every single day. I'm bad at calculating how much I've made. I'm bad at tracking all of that good stuff. I just know that I got my bathroom done. I got I got a new garage door, you know, stuff like that. I'm not good at, you know, showing my fun, stuff like that, but but it's coming around, and it's making a difference for my household and my life.
So what's the most that you've made in 24 hours? By the way, guys, we're not talking about network marketing income where they're building teams. This is straight off of the Drink to Shrink. If any of you guys have any of the logos with your face on it, a bottle or a product, pull it out real quick. Okay, so guys, I want you to see these guys, and I see Coach Chice and Arnell and Stans. They're always posting it, and it's so like you get your own business, right? We're teaching you how to stay independent. Look, I love it. I love looking at myself when I'm doing my workouts and stuff, right? That's the most motivating thing in the world.
This is so hard. It's so hard right here. Look at this. This is crazy. Like, man, I got my own business. Like, beside network marketing, I'm cool with that. Like, I want to build, but like I just love the retail. I just love the transaction. I love to make the money without having to deal with anybody else. Sorry for
exactly. So what's the most that you've made in 24 hours?
Last weekend I made $400.
Wow.
And that was a Friday. That was a Friday because I ran a sale. So I made that much in that one day. So I was pretty excited about that.
Incredible. And I think it's just so inspiring because I think all three of you guys on here are girl dads, right? I see Arnell always with his daughter. I just found out Coach Cheese has twin girls. Okay, so I think y'all are representing for real what the world really needs to see. Men that are brave enough to step up to do something different and get into the money the best that you know how. And that's why you guys are flourishing. I already know 2021 is going to be crazy for you. And so Arnell, I want to talk to you for a second, and Stan, thank you so much. All right. You are an ex-Army guy, I know, a veteran, right? But you're absolutely killing it right now with the common sense theory. Let me know, how you got started with it and how the experience has been so far.
I came in around the weekend of Thanksgiving last year. I got the link. Right. 2020. Yeah, exactly. 2019 and 2020. I talked to Elijah. He said, "Yeah, this post up. If you want to work with me, this is the time. Hey man, just send me the link." You know what I'm saying? I have been following him a couple of years, and I was waiting on an opportunity. Like I said, I had no clue what it was. I'd never done retail online. I did the MLMs. I won't even say those companies, but horrible experiences for the most part. Did the affiliate marketing. That was a little better, but that's more of a turn and burn thing. I was looking for something that could really, really make an impact, right? When I got into it, I still, because of the bad taste in my mouth, I really wasn't convinced. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope this is not what it was last time. You come in with that bad relationship feeling, to your new relationship, right? So as time going on, I was like, yo, she jumped right in, 90-day training. I was like, man, who does that? 90-day training out the gate? Like, she really talking about something? I was like, what? Hey, I haven't missed the training yet.
I know.
Over a year. I haven't missed one training. I don't care what day it is. You ask what day we on, I know what day we on because I'm on it. I'm on the lives earlier. That's the type of impact that it has on me. If I'm doing something, I'll stop doing it. If that phone goes off and say, "Stanisha's live right now. Let me see what she's talking about real quick." You know what I'm saying? I'll run, get them notes.
Yes.
I put part for the 7 p.m.s. I don't play games with it. You drop so many jewels. Like I said, I got into this for the recruiting aspect. I was waiting phase 2. That's all I kept hearing. Phase 2. I said, well, I'm gonna stick around until phase 2 comes. I'm not even gonna sell it, the drink the strength of the products, right? I'm like, man, I don't even want to do that. I seen it, man, I'm not making no 30, 50 gallons and all of that stuff. Man, you kept on asking in the chat how much you make today.
How much you make today?
And then I wasn't putting my hand up. I was like, hold on, man. Oh no. 1,800, 500 today? I was like, nah, I gotta get on that list over there. You know what I'm saying? So I started rolling it out. I started ordering the bulk, got my 48. Next thing I knew, I had the city sold up. And that, I wasn't recruiting. It was recruiting itself. You know what I'm saying? I still don't have any recruiting. I'm a retailer. You know what I'm saying? I'm sales and 3 for 55s and it drops to 45, whatever it is. I'm getting to that bag. I take my baby with me, right? She be like, "Daddy, can I get out?" She want to carry the jugs to the customers. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's incredible. I mean, just you guys being men, and first of all, for all the guys that are listening to this that think it's above you, these are real men that you're listening to right now. They know how to get to the money. And a lot of times what, a lot of fathers do when they want to bring more money into the household, they go get another job, which takes them further away from their family. But these guys are representations of how you get to the bag and still have your time. Okay. These aren't just any old type of, dudes on here. These are super successful guys. So y'all know we got training in about 9 minutes. I got one more question for you, starting with Coach Ice and then Stance and then Arnell. What do you see for yourself in 2021 with the common sense theory? And what would you say to someone who's still questioning if this is for them?
Excuse me. For 2021, the fact that you're here right now in 2021, after what we just experienced last year, congratulations, because not too many people got the chance to say that. The fact that you made it through all of that means there's something inside of you that's worth moving forward for the remainder of this year. Don't cut yourself short on the strength that it took to get through 2020. Some of us had some insanely difficult years, but we still came out on top. So if you're listening to me right now, you're one of the ones that got that strength inside of you. Don't you give up on that. Now, knowing that you got that strength inside of you, what are you going to do with it? Don't back up right now just because of what just happened in the world. Block all that mess out. As Tanisha always says, it ain't doing nothing for you. Don't put your mind, your ears, your eyes, your mouth, anything on that. Focus on what you got right here in front of you. We've been told this year to be selfish. That's one of the hardest things I've ever been told because I'm such a giving person. You mean now I got to focus on me? That's like terrifying to hear that, Tanisha. I'm just being honest, but I'm going to do my best to focus on, you said it. So like you said, you told Rosalind when she didn't know any better, use your faith. I rolled that when I lost my job after Father's Day. So you know what? This is horrible. I'm going to ride her faith to the mountaintop. And I sure did last year. So
$14K in a week, you riding something, okay?
Coming out of Christmas, where my family had the best Christmas they've ever had in their life. And they flat out told me, like, Dad, after what you just did last year, what's 2021 Christmas going to be like? Said, I'm going to blow your mind again when this one comes up. I know that's right. So, it's getting ready to be ridiculous for this one. I'm already plotting on it. But listening to me talk about this right now, my mind is so far in the future, it's insane. But there are so many of y'all that are watching me, looking at me, that I have talked to you about this. It's go time. You've watched me for a year now. I'm the same person that you've always known. I wear practically the same 3 hoodies every day for a reason. I don't want you looking at my clothes. I want you looking at me.
Period.
I want you looking at the person that I am, and I'm showing you flat out, day in and day out, if this simple, laid back, relaxed dude can do what he did last year, there's no reason on planet Earth why you can't as well. I believe enough in myself to do it. I believe enough in yourself to do it. Period. Just get started. Just get started.
Period.
For the amount of money that it costs to get rocking with us, there is no reason why you shouldn't be able to come up with that. None. Wow. And it will change your life completely. Like I said, I lost 2 full-time incomes last year. Within a matter of 3 weeks, I replaced that by myself. I don't hear excuses.
Drop the mic.
Come to the table. Come to the table. We're going to get you fed. That's all I can say.
Powerful. And real quick, I hope parents are hearing that. He already telling his kids what he's going to do for them the Christmas of 2021. That's life, and that's living, and that is powerful and incredible. Stans, what about you? What you see for 2021, and what would you say to someone who is on the fence and don't know if it's for them?
2021, I'm definitely touching 6 figures this year, for sure. And then if you're watching this, I'm talking to the men right now because the men be thinking they too cool. These some of the men I talk to, they looking at me like, what are you doing? You selling juice? Like what? I'm like, yeah, I'm selling juice and it's working and it's real. Like I'm not playing around here. I got mouths to feed. I got kids. It's not a game. This is a whole business within inside of a business. And if you just take a look at this and get serious, you know, $89.99 is a small, $79.99 is a small price to pay, you know what I'm saying, to gain some of your freedom back. So
period.
I say hop in. I say hop in and let's
amazing.
go.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And Arnell, what about you? 2021, what you see, and what would you say to someone who's still on the fence about an opportunity like this?
If you a dad in our positions, there's nothing more valuable than being able to tuck your daughter in, take them to school. The basketball game my man Stan is talking about, you can't replace those times. When you miss it, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. Like, my daughter mom works. My daughter understands, like, that when you hear, you always hear. You understand? Like, we go together. If I got to go to the store, she going to the store. If we're on a motorcycle, she on the motorcycle. You understand what I'm saying? She always is with me. She's like my best friend at 8 years old, because she's always hanging out with her pops. You know what I'm saying? So I get to show her things and how she's supposed to be treated because of opportunity like this. If I had to get a job, I would miss 40, 50 hours a week of her time. I'm already battling with school, daycare, her mom time. It's already a fight. You understand what I'm saying? So if I threw a job in the mix, what am I leaving her to do? Find her own self. But now I'm in a situation, so it's not just about just the paper. Don't get me wrong. When I have $500 days, I'm ecstatic. Don't get it twisted. I love those. But to see that smile and she like, Dad, I want to earn some money, I'd be like, okay, come on, let's get packages together. You know what I'm saying? Get your $5, fill your piggy bank up, and let's get right. I asked her, I said, what you want to do? You want to have a business? You want to work for somebody else? Who you think make more money? She said, person who own that business. I said, you starting to get, you starting to get.
That's real. Yes.
So if you on that fence, you better get off. You know what I'm saying? Or you're going to get pushed off. You know what I'm saying? Not doing nothing. But that's the worst thing for me. It's not. You better hit. I'm trying to tell you, if I hadn't got serious in December, I would have been on the banner at 6 figures. You understand what I'm saying? You got it in Miami, though. Yeah. If I had to surrender, I would have had them 2 banners already. You know what I'm saying? I did that to myself. Don't make that mistake by sitting back just, man, I'm going to just hold up and see if it's like, nah, you got to get in the game. You know what I'm saying? You got to get in the game.
I love it. You guys are so inspiring. I mean, geez, it's not even about common sense theory. Just listening to me and talk about their kids, how you guys are providing for them, how you're there for them, understanding that it's not just about money, but just that quality time that kids need from their fathers, right? So first of all, salute to you guys for that. And if you're a man watching this, you see that they know what they're talking about. They're straight killing it right now. Go ahead, Conchite. We got 1 minute because I got to get on training.
I know we got to get on training. After listening to the both of y'all, my twin daughters that are 13, because of what they've seen as a dad, what they know that I've gone through, like you said, never being home because we were always focused on doing something to provide for the family. They've watched me all last year to the point where I could literally step out the house and they could run the business for me. That's how simple this business is.
Wow.
So if this is talking to everybody now, your kids are watching. The New Year's Eve wrap up for my 2 daughters, as we sat at the table and I posted that video, one believes that we could hit 35 grand a month doing retail sales. The other one believes 50 grand a month doing retail sales, and they do the bottling for me. So if they see me doing that type of work and believe that much in it, this goes for anybody out there. Your kids are watching, and if they watching me do something like that, your kids are probably watching my daughters do the same thing, and they want you to step up and get into this. That's the word I'm sticking with.
I love it. We're going to end it right there, guys. If you have not gotten started in this opportunity, then reach out to the person who shared this. And if you've seen it on my page, reach out to me. Whoever shared this video with you, get back to them. We appreciate you. We got team training we got to do. We appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys later.